What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be showing you guys the best super trend indicator strategy for beginners. And I'll show you guys how to set up the charts, what the strategy is, how to enter and exit. And make sure you watch till the end because I'm going to give you guys a bonus tip at the end that's going to increase your winning rate. All right. So before we get started, make sure you hit the like button on this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell to get notified of any of my new future videos. Because, man, you do not want to miss some of the stuff I've got planned. And if you're just wanting to become a more successful trader, have a higher win percentage, definitely subscribe and like. And comment below. Let me know where you guys are watching from. So this way I know where the audience is. All right, so let's get started with this. So this is going to be a super trend indicator strategy. And we're not going to use one super trend indicator. We're going to use two, okay? And with that, we're going to go into a lot of details about exactly where to enter, where to exit, things like that. So, all right, let's see. So first, we start off on tradingview.com. Open up a blank chart. This is what it's going to look like. You're going to go into indicators, super trend. All right, you're going to hit it twice because we're going to add it. We're going to add the indicator twice. We're going to make some adjustments to the indicator. Okay. So the first one, we're going to keep the same. All right. It's going to be at a 10 and a 3. So right here, see the ATR length is 3 factors. ATR length is 10 and factors 3. We're going to keep it the same. We're just going to get rid of the background stuff. All right. The background gets a little noisy. Not a big fan. So, and then on the second super trend indicator, we're going to change the settings. Again, we're going to get rid of the background. And here we're going to change the ATR length to 20. And we're going to do a factor of 5. And I'm also going to change up the color. So this way we know how to differentiate, right? So for the uptrend, I'm going to make it yellow. And for a downtrend, I'm going to make it white. Now, you're probably wondering what's going on with this, right? And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and make the, because this is a longer time frame, so it's a little bit easier to read if it's thicker. So let's make that one a little bit thicker, so it's a little bit easier to look at. All right. So now the 10-3 super trend, right? That's going to be more of a short-term trend, and the 20 and the 5, the yellow, that's going to be a longer super trend. So longer period super trend. So this way we're going to be looking at short-term momentum and we're going to be looking at the long-term as well. So now the strategy is once you see the long-term change direction. So you see how this was on a downtrend and then it switched to the uptrend. When the long-term super trend is flowing, when the short-term super trend indicator gives you a signal, that's when you're going to get in. So like, for instance, yeah, this seems great, but I would say don't get in over here because the short term was already giving you a buy signal while the long term was saying it was going down. So we're not going to do that. We want the long term to be active first and then the short term, because you're going to make money off of the short term fluctuations. And we're going to be doing this on the 4, and I'm going to be showing you guys this stuff on the 4-hour chart. That's where I use it. That's the time frame that I use, and it has been super effective with the short-term trading, like intraday trading, right? So we're going to use the 4-hour charts on this stuff. And to show you guys some examples, I'm going to use a Euro JPY Forex pair. Yeah, I use this for crypto. I use it for Bitcoin. I use it for Ethereum. I use it for day trade, like intraday trading stocks as well. I use it for Tesla, Apple, Microsoft. I use it for a lot of different ones. But for this particular video, I know I've been getting questions about, Forex trading again. So I'm showing this to you guys on a Forex chart today. So for instance, if we were gonna short something, we want the long-term super trend, the one that's set at 20 and 5, right? We want that to be white. We follow, we wait, we're patient. Now the short term is giving you a buy signal. We're not going to take that buy signal because the long term is still negative, right? As soon as it turns red, this candle closes, we get in, because now the short term is telling you to sell also. And we ride it down and take profits. Okay. Same thing over here. So the long-term and short-term together ended up turning. So we're not going to get into that trade. We're not going to get into that trade. Let's just keep looking. Let's just keep looking. All right. Here, the short-term got activated first. So we're not going to get into this trade, even though, yes, this could have won and it would have been a good trade, but we're going to be very disciplined. The key to success in trading, okay, is following your rules. All right. Following your rules. You just have to follow your strategy and just have faith. Okay. Like this is a great example right here. The long-term trend, right? It's showing negative. It's showing negative. As soon as you get the short term telling you, hey, time to sell, you get in. And then you write it out. Boom, you take this big dip and you take your profits. So now the question that's going to come up is, where do you set the stop loss? All right. I like to set my stop loss right above the short-term trend if I am going short. And if I'm going long, let's find a long example. Right here, I would put it right underneath the buy signal on if I'm going long on a position. Okay. So again, this is a good example. The long-term trend is showing positive, right? Looking for a buy opportunity. When this turns green, you get in. Your stop loss is right here. You write it up and you take some profits. Okay. Now, I'm a big believer, and this is kind of gets a little controversial, right? Because I get a lot of people asking me about this stuff. I usually do trades that are risk to reward risk 1 to win 1.5 times as much. But as soon as I'm in a decent amount of profit, I like to move my stop loss to break even. So this way I don't lose the profits that I've made. And yes, sometimes I'll get out of the trade too early, but to me, adding up a lot of smaller wins is better than winning big sometimes and then losing a lot and having your stop loss hit a bunch of times. But this strategy is super effective, but of course, back test it and see what you guys think. And some people like to get out when the short term changes. Okay, so like for instance, here's a good example right here. Long term trend is showing you that, hey, look for buy opportunities. This stuff is red, so you're not going to get in. Not going to get in. The short term super trend turns green. You get in. Your stop loss would be like right here, and you could ride this all the way up until this changes and you've made a decent amount of profit. And if you were taking profits along the way, you could have stopped, you could have taken profits here, you could have taken profits here, wherever you guys want, right? And then again, right here, you could have gotten in here again and enjoyed this little bump because the long-term trend is still showing positive. Now, the bonus, you guys ready for this? Now, here's a way to increase your chances of more winning trades using this amazing super trend indicator strategy. So before I tell you guys what that bonus is, please hit that like button. It really helps out the channel. And also drop me a comment below of what you think so far about this strategy and also where you're from, because I want to know where you guys are watching from. All right. So make sure you comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Right now, get ready for the bonus tip. Let's add a third indicator that's going to add to your profits on this one. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just telling you guys what I do, and hopefully it'll help you guys out. So go into indicator, EMA, moving average exponential. We're going to add that to this. I'm going to edit it. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make this line thicker. And it's going to be a blue line. And we're going to change the input to 200. So we're going to look at a 200 EMA. Now, how do we increase the profitability of this strategy? That's already amazing, right? Well, whenever the price action is above the 200 EMA, you only do buys. When it's below the 200 EMA, you only do sells. That's it. That's a great way to filter out some iffy plays. Okay. Like for instance, great opportunity, great trade right here. Price is above the 200 EMA. Long-term super trend indicator is showing you that it's looking for buy opportunities. This hits right here, right? This candle closes, you get in, and dude, look at all of that profit, right? And then when you're looking, when the price action is below, you're only doing sells. So let's see, do we need to keep going? Yeah, we can keep looking for some sell opportunities. This was kind of short-lived, but you guys get the point, right? It's like when the indicator's showing you buy, you wait for the price action to be above the 200 EMA, you purchase. When the price action is below the 200 EMA, you're looking for sell. So you make sure that you're looking at, like for instance, the great, there's some opportunities that way as well. So let's try to find some. All right, here's a great opportunity right here. Long-term super trend indicator telling you, hey, look for buy, look for sell opportunities. Short-term indicator activates, right? Price action is below the 200 EMA. You get in and you see the price drop, right? So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment below if you guys have any questions. I do read all the comments. And if anyone asks you for any of those WhatsApp stuff, I am not on WhatsApp. I'm not going to ask you guys for any of that stuff. So please, there are a lot of scammers out there. So be careful, do your due diligence, like this video. And also, if you want to check out some of the trades that I do, I've got a free Telegram channel as well. So I've got the link in the description below. You can join my free Telegram channel. And from time to time, I'll post some of the plays that I'm in actively. And I'll usually post right when I get into a trade, how to adjust. And then when I get out too. So if you guys want to follow along, you guys are more than welcome to. So yeah, join my Telegram channel. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm going to have a lot more content coming up. And hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed day. I'll see you on the next one.